How's it going, everyone? Thanks for taking the time checking out my YouTube channel, Raven Outdoors. My name's Ryan, and I've got a project I'm working on today. Let's see. It is a 1969 Coleman 220F that was actually blessed to me by a YouTuber named Gene Andrew. You should check out his channel. He's got a lot of cool videos showing different lantern projects and things, and this is what I'm working with. Let's see. I've got a few extra spare parts I've had laying around. I got a spare collar. I've got a spare burner frame. Got some glass back here. Other various parts in case I need it. And we'll see if we can get this thing running. But this was gifted to me by Gene. And I greatly appreciate it, man. I want to see if I can get this bad boy lit up again. It is... Let's see, I know it's a June of 1969 model, and I've got my coffee. Sent me some coffee, and so I'm enjoying it, and hoping maybe we get this together, and I'll get back with you guys here very shortly. Also, I'm wearing my lucky fettling hat and got my Coleman shirt on, so maybe that'll help me get it going. And this is a little tool that I use to actually get these 3-piece caps apart. It's a AK sight tool, and what I'll do is I'll clamp it in there and go in from this side, unscrew the flat head. Makes getting these things apart much easier than trying to fight with doing it on the font. But yeah, here shortly we'll have this thing taken apart a little bit further. Now I'm just using my check valve removal tool. Get this old check valve out. I broke it free off camera. I'm not doing this all by hand. It was in there pretty tight. Let's see. I'm gonna clean that thing, see if we can get it working again. It's got a little bit of sludge on it, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue to get going. So I ended up grabbing a spare check valve I had in my toolbox. I apologize for the horrible camera. I'm doing this all by myself with my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this tightened in. Got it hand tight. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've ran into a bit of a hurdle. Apologize for the background noise. My fiance is making some breakfast for the family. But the internal air tube appears to be clogged up. I've tried multiple check valves. I've tried everything that I've got, and unfortunately I don't have a replacement spare 220 font, but I do have a spare 237 font. It's a Canadian, but you know what, I hate leaving a lantern unfinished, and I hate having one that's just sitting around not running. So we're going to continue forward with the 237 font, and if you'll just bear with me, I'll be back and we'll continue forward. So another thing that I'm replacing is the fuel filler gasket, and basically what you do is you just put this on what I do is I put it on a fire brick, and I will torch it, light it, burn it. Once it gets good and burned, then I'll take my picks and I will pick out the old and put a new one in. Alright, here I am torching out what little bits left. I got most of it out already off camera, but I figured I'll show you what we got going on. You just torch it, you just try to get it burning. Once it gets good and burning, you just let it sit for a while, obviously, let it cool down, and then you come back with the picks and you'll pick out the pieces. Alright, so now I've gotten all the old gasket out, and I'll continue to put a new gasket in. I have put the valve from the 220 over into the font of the 237, and what I use to seal it is this Gasoila thread sealant. It's cheap, and I've had zero issues with it. It seems to be really great. But I will catch back with you on the next part. This is a little look at how I use the AK sight tool to put the caps back together. I basically just clamp it in here, and conveniently it's got a hole that I can tighten down the screw, and that allows me to get it real nice and tight and snug. And I put some painter's tape to keep from scratching the paint on the cap. This one, not really that, wouldn't be that big of a deal on this one, but other ones, you know, nice cap. You want to keep them without scratches. All right, now I've got the valve, the check valve, the pump assembly, the cap, everything onto the 237 font. And the next step is just finishing up, putting the valve wheel on, some mantles, putting the generator in here, and eventually testing it out, seeing if it'll fire off. All right, it is finally completed. Only thing left for me to do is throw some mantles on it, get all this stuff cleaned up, and burn in some new mantles and check how good she runs. All right, we've got some mantles on here. I'm using the Peerless 2CHG. Let's go ahead and burn these things in. I normally don't do this inside, but it's very windy outside, and these are the last two mantles I have, and I don't want to really break them if I don't have to. Give that a minute. And Andrew, Gene, I plan to take the font that came with everything. I'm going to soak it. I don't know what to soak it in, but I'm going to look around, see what people typically do about the clogged air tubes, and I'm planning to soak it in, and hopefully we'll get that one back on this assembly and have it all 220 parts. But let's see if this thing's going to fire up. Get it heated up a little bit. I apologize again, I'm doing this all one-handed, guys. I need to get me a little tripod or a GoPro. I'm gonna turn some gas on now. Let's see, come on. Hopefully I'll pick up some fuel. Let's see. Be right back. I'm gonna pump it up some more. All right, let's see if we can get it to fire. Might not have had enough air pressure in it, I'm not sure. Get it heated back up some. I'm gonna turn the gas up. Let's see. You can definitely hear it. Come on, buddy. Let that burn for a little bit. I'm going to pump some more air in it, and I'll be right back. And there we have it. Again, thank you, Gene Andrew. Everybody, please check out his YouTube channel. I think it's Gene Andrew 1263. I'm not sure. You type in Gene Andrew Lanterns, and I'm sure you'll find his channel. But I greatly appreciate it, my friend. It was a bit of a fiddle, but I think we got it sorted out. I think it looks pretty cool. So again, it's a 1969 upper valve assembly up, and a 220, and a font from a 1946 Canadian 237. So it's for sure a bit of a Frankenstein. but I think it's pretty cool. I think it gives it some character. And I appreciate you checking in, taking the time to check my YouTube channel. I apologize for fumbling around. I'm new and learning, but I appreciate your time, and hopefully you'll subscribe and like my video. And if I see enough people enjoy it, I will definitely make another video. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.